Morning everyone, how are we doing? And welcome back to another trade recap. So this was still in our FTMO 100k verification, and took it yesterday. It was a short, it was a counter trend, and it was a win. It took us over the line to pass our verification, which was lovely jubbly. Before I forget as well, you know how we do, we place the first trade here on the 25th. So then once the account is live, to make sure that we pass our minimum trading day objective, from then on, even if we don't take a trade on the next days, still just put a micro lot trade on, just to get that objective complete. I made a whole video about it, didn't I? About to cross off the trade. You know what I mean? Because then you get that little sign, that little notification saying that, if you press cross, you're instantly out of the trade, and it can take an extra couple of seconds. Well, I didn't do it on these trades. I think I made the stop loss so tight or whatever that I just got taken out. I didn't actually cross off these trades. If you know what I mean, I didn't use the cross execution on the MT4 on the trade. And just let the trade take me out itself. And when it came to cross off the trade on this one, the notification came up and I was still in the trade. I didn't really see, but obviously we were pretty close, and it does end up sinking through quite a fair bit, so we would have been fine. But it was a bit like, fucking hell man, you did a whole video on that. So yeah, make sure when we do these micro lot trades, I'm saying this to myself as well, use the cross execution. Don't just let it go through your stop loss or whatever, yeah, that was rookie. Anyway, let's go on to the trade. I'm going to mark it out on the horizontal ray here, 15-minute, because this is the next morning, and when we go to the higher time frame, you're going to see, data from after this point on the daily and the 4 hour. So I'm just going to mark this saying this is where we're playing from. Anyway, what I'm saying is this. So we are just wicking, which is nice. Did I use a daily on this? I don't think I really used the daily. I know we're counter trend. I mean, the daily's we got a bigger supply candle that wasn't actually quite there yet. I think this is how we finished in the New York. But yeah, we are in demand range. But yeah, we did use daily. We are in the extremity, the real extremity of, I've still got my notes out. Yeah, go away. Of this nice daily point of interest here. See how this wicked up, swept all this liquidity, mitigated this buy to sell, and dropped off. See that bit of order flow, that real nice smash up, mitigate, sweep liquidity, sell off. So it's still a nice level of supply. If we're going to see any kind of pullback areas, this is very justified to see a counter trend trade, especially in extremity, which is nice. We weren't seeing it breaking any levels of demand yet. I wanted to see it break levels of demand before we look for shorts, which we get on the 4 hour. So again, I'm just going to go back in time. This horizontal ray here, what we were playing from, the order flow we're playing from, I mean, how nice is that for a lovely demand to come up, sweep all this liquidity here, mitigate, come back down, give demand a chance, demand fails, continue the trend long, and instead supply breaks, dropping flip inducement, and she melts off. So this is a lovely model, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Again, so that's stacked with the daily. So we are counter trend, right, on daily, but then I'm on the 4 hour, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Do you need that? Yeah. See how we got this real nice demand order flow, which I think we played the trades from a couple of days ago. Real nice demand order flow. And as I said, I don't want to take any shorts until we see this nice strong demand order flow start to break. And then this, zoom in here, this sell to buy, right, is a strong sell to buy because it just broke this level, went across it. Yeah, so there's a sell to buy that broke through this level of supply, went up, but what we got here is it didn't really continue. Okay, this is like the last kind of push, and you can sort of say that this is coming up to sweep this high liquidity, mitigate the extremity of this stacked 4 hour and daily level of supply, comes back down, test this strong level, right? So this demand order flow was going to continue. We would have created a new high, but it fails to create the high. We get a little bit of liquidity after we swept this. There's liquidity. We also get a little bit more. So we've got a fair bit of fuel. Then it breaks this level of demand. So we're now seeing demand order flow getting broken. So I was like, not like amazingly, I was looking at like this could be like, that could be liquidity to then come back down, tap into this to push long. But I mean, supply is making sense now and it is showing strength. And as I said, we're in a strong area for shorts. So this I kind of left down to the lower time frame. If I saw a real clean 15-minute setup, yeah, happy to go for it. Which we get. So I'm just gonna get rid of these badgers. Let's go 15-minute. Right, so there's a few things happening here. So this is our 4 hour point of interest, which has caused the break of this level of demand, caused this flip buy to sell that broke through this level here. Okay. This was really, oh god, this is lovely. This is nice looking back at it. Right, I'm going to go back a little bit of flips order flow. Don't know if that makes sense. So let's go from this level of supply, comes down, comes back up, gets tested, fails to break the low, gets broken. Yeah, breaks this high, breaks this. So strong level of demand. Alright. Comes back down, gets confirmed that's a strong level of demand by getting tested. And it does like wick the high, it does break through a little bit. But you can see that demand is starting to fail. It's not showing real strength. This is a strong level of demand. And even though it is breaking the high, it's only just. You know, there's clearly a strong level of supply here. Come back down, test the strong level, and look at that reaction. Test, and it's like, right, if you really want to go, we're going to create a high. But it fails to break this high, sweeps all this liquidity. We had a real nice supply order flow here to mitigate, comes back down, drops inducement before retesting and flipping again. Okay, so now this is where supply kind of breaks demand serve, like a strong serve as well. And yeah, then we come back up, we mitigate this, and this was lovely. Can you see these like double flips here? Let me just, can you see how that's like a level? Let's go clean. See how like this is a level of demand that got tested, failed to break the high, got broken. Yeah, and then it's also here. This is the one we're kind of playing off. Level of demand gets tested, fails to break the high, drives a bit of inducement, gets broken. And what I also like about playing shorts here is this low has failed to break anything significant yet. If it does, when it does, whatever. So this is a weak low. See, it's reacted and it's just mitigated this level of supply, and we're pushing off again. Originally, I was actually looking for this one because I thought that was the lovely flip inducement. Broke off, so I was looking at this. But is this also Asian sweep? I think this is an Asian premium as well. Yeah. So up in the Asian premium, it's not an Asian sweep. We actually swept the low, the Asian market really. But this hasn't really mitigated anything strong. This was our clean kind of point of interest to mitigate for demand order flow. But I wasn't interested in longs yet because this, as I said, just hadn't broke anything significant for me yet. If you start seeing these levels of supply go, these extremities, then yeah, demand's still serving. But yeah, I see is supply serving now. For the meantime, so yeah, weak low, demand's order flow is coming broken up a bit here, seeing strength, supply order flow, sweeping liquidity, causing flips. Yeah, strong highs, weak lows, looking good. Inducement, and yeah, the reason as well we went off this one, let's zoom in a bit here. Look, this is the inducement. I kind of was originally had it like this was the whole inducement. We're coming up to this one, which was another little flip, and I think it does later on in the day in New York we come up to this one. But this is also lovely inducement, and this candle here is our above the liquidity, which is nice. So I was like, right, okay, we get a nice 1 minute. Oh, that was it. I see this movement. And I was like, wow, what's this playing from? This is looking quite nice. And I had that marked out. So I was seeing what it played from. I was like, yeah, it still makes sense. There's our inducement, flip inducement. Here's our extremity. Yeah, sure, this is nice, but if it goes from here, we get our 1 minute entry model, then she fits the plan. She's good to jump with. So now I'm just waiting for demand to fail. Demand holds. Demand holds. Believe demand holds again. Oh no, I think this is it. Oh yeah, that was the other one. I thought there was kind of 3 levels of demand we were breaking through. So we had a bit of demand order flow, tapping in to a strong level though, within flip inducement, 15 minute, all good. And then, sounds like dude's by my car. And then, yeah, this was the, oh there it is. That was the other one. So look, we're just, these levels of demand just suddenly all got broken. Alright, I'm just going to take those off because it's a bit messy. This was our chock. That was our chock. Ooh. Oh, I hate it when like our toolbar is like underneath the recording button. There's my chock low. Yeah, and this was so nice on the 5 second. Oh, can you see that? Anyone see that? A little bit of imbalance causes the flip. So you've got like order flow here. Remember 5 seconds, like cover the extremities, you know. Doesn't go straight off the point of interest. But I mean, that's pretty bang on. we've just got this lovely supply order floor. And look at this one, not been mitigated yet. Got the inducement. That's the flip. This is breaking through all these levels of demand. Yeah, clear on the 1 minute as well. See that? Broken through this level of demand, broken through this level of demand, breaking through this level of demand. I think we do end up breaking through this level of demand. Got the inducement. We were looking lovely. Where was my entry? 8892. I believe it was 8893 and I got filled at 8892. There we go. Oh, I've got it on the I can't use my toolbar. Get out of the way, bloody timer. Hang on, I'm gonna pause and see if I can move this. There we go, I can get my tools back. Yeah, she's way over here. 9.2, I think I was covering 9.3, just 1 pip below our entry. We create way more inducement. Look at that, equal highs. This is just getting lovely. I'm definitely not chasing this. I'm seeing this as the inducement. Not going to become the inducement. You can get lost in the 5 seconds here and start seeing, oh wow, that's an entry, that's a flip. You know what I mean? Bit of mitigation, bit of testing this level. But the highs got broken, and there's our little kind of fake out, if you like. I'm just happy to wait for this. If it goes from here, then it goes from there. It goes from the inducement. I'm just going to wait out for the... There she goes. And that was at... It's bang on. 9:29. Yeah. 9:29. It's 2 hours difference, I think. I think that's got to be from, like, I don't know, FTMO's Prague time or something. Never even looked into why that's 2 hours difference. Yeah, got tagged in. And then that gave me a warm fuzzy feeling. Came out, sweep, mitigate, had a little interaction, broke through. I was like, yeah, we like this level. We like this level a lot, John. Again, just in case internet cut out, I set a take profit. I was miles off. Don't know what I was doing with the math here. Set it as 8800. Oh, hang on. There we go. Let me just get rid of these now. That's how I had it marked out. Cool. Yeah, had the take profit set there. And we just watched it. Played a little bit. I was like, come on, man. And it still made sense, you know. Price could have come back up into this area. Oh, not once. Ah, you bollocks. Hang on. Seconds. Oh, sorry guys. Excuse me. I'm gonna unfavor the yeah. So look, there's still like imbalance. There's still like reason it could come back up and mitigate this and go. So when I started seeing this reaction, again, I ain't moving break even. Back in this trade, it's a nice setup, and it could come back up and tap these levels. You know, it's nice, but it doesn't. And I'm watching now on the broker. 8821. That was it. Yeah, 8821, and that was just over 105. I think this happens, and I exit, and then I realise it's like the notification comes up saying, "Are you sure you want to exit?" I was like, "Fucking yes, mush." And then maybe it come back in a little bit, and I was like, don't be silly. And then, yeah, we went back through, and I hit close. And then, yeah, let's say if all went to horribly wrong, we still hit. We still went through anyway. I should probably maybe start doing the proper math of these take profits in case we lose internet and shit, because, you know, that could be costly one day. Who knows? But I just always overexert it to be better than safe than sorry. And that's it. So we passed. Passed verification. Then watch the rest of the video, come back up. Then watch the rest of the chart. Just went and had a nice sunset walk with the dog in the rain. And went to have my favourite meal. Favourite little restaurant bit. Wow, I've got loads of notes here still. Right, did I miss anything? Yeah, mitigate sweep slip inducement. Mitigate sweep slip inducement. Breaking multiple levels of demand. Weak low not breaking anything. Yeah, I really like this kind of flip order flow getting broken. Oh man, I don't think. Oh yeah, there's 4 hour RSI divergence a little bit. See that? That was going low from there to there. Bit of RSI. In fact, do we have any notes from here? Kick check. Yep. POI that created a flip. Flip, yep. So liquidity, yep. Inducement on the 1 minute, yep. And 15 minute, yep. And not in the high time frame. Jock, flip, swept liquidity, inducement. 4 hour RSI. We're in a premium to sell. That's not, because we're going counter trend. Wasn't really market, Asian market confidence. I think that's it. I think that'll do us, everyone. And that was day 3 of the verification. So we now got to do another 7 days of just micro lot trading until we can fill all the trading objectives that FTMO require. And then yeah, get your little certificate, get your live login credentials, and then we'll be going live, baby. And that'll be on the next trade. Cool. Thanks guys, hope that's helping, and see you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.